Can I pet him? If you must. Who's a good boy? Are you a good boy? Can you help me sniff out the murderer? Yo, I want to speak with Dr. Doomgaz, though. He seems like a cool dude. Look at him. He's like flexing over there. Look at this guy. Look at this dude. I always think people without hobbies are natural murderers. If you have nothing to occupy the mind, it is natural to turn to a murderer. That's chilling, right? Scary. That guy next to you at work that doesn't have a hobby could cut you open. That's quite the logic leap. Can you prove I'm wrong? It's basic criminal science, Love Dies. Get it together! Laters. Taking the view before oblivion. Who are you? Everything and nothing. The sum of this island. A sick little reminder of what must not be lived. Let's try the infamous crouch jump. Ooh. I did it. Alright, fuck it. We're doing this way. I don't care if this was the way I was supposed to go. Oh, the crows are back. Yo, this place looks kinda desolate. So wait, is this the only thing here? Is just this, you caged this man and you're just chilling here now? Oh crap, I kind of forget how I said this. Nenorosito? I think that's how I... Nenorosito. Pardon? I'm calling you something unspeakable in my negative language. Good to see you again, Aikiko. Grand Marshal Aikiko, 14, born in Mihai Day, Romania, AD 991, under the sign of New Light. The Grand Marshal recruits, trains, and leads her marshals in any military activity the Syndicate performs. Aikiko was born in Ofen in Mihai Day, Romania, during the reign of the gods. She was drafted into the army of New Night as Damned Harmony's forces pushed across Eastern Europe. At age 13, she was leading guerrilla operations after excelling at hand-to-hand and weapons-based combat. When the Great Betrayal happened, she fled to join the Syndicate. A new night had given her a home and a purpose, and she had no intention of forsaking her god. I'll brief you on the murderer. Sure, I'm listening. There's always a first time, I suppose. Dude, I don't need your... I could have been sassy, but I decided to be complacent. And then you're gonna hit me with sass? Woman? Henry Division has been incarcerated for a decade. Before his incarceration, he was arrested multiple times for arson, robbery, assault, and attempted celestial rituals. He had been under watch by his school and served a short jail time for attempting to communicate with the gods in a failed ritual. 1 year later, he succeeded in communicating with the gods. Demons poured in through the psychic pathways he opened. Henry was possessed by a demon and killed his mother in their apartment. We arrested him, but he had already tainted the island. We sealed off the area around his apartment. The concrete sarcophagus over the dead zone. Henry resisted arrest and murdered our chief exorcist, Grace Bloodlines. He's been kept here in the desolation cell full of inhibitors ever since. So how did he escape? I removed him from his cell and took him to the ritual stone. The blood pools in the recesses of the stone and stops the tainted liquid from touching the island. The Lababgui? I kind of like Lababgi the best. That Lababgi took his chance when I opened the cell. He pushed me aside and then he was gone. That was at 23:52. Okay, for a Grand fucking Marshal that excels at hand-to-hand combat, I highly doubt that he just pushed you aside and ran for it. I find that answer vague and unconvincing. Yeah, I find that answer vague and unconvincing. You appear uninjured. This is Masahiro Heavy Industries Bleeding Edge Saikigawa Power Armor. The armor wasn't enough to stop a citizen? Essaye post! When you face a demon in battle, you get to comment, freak. That was just a weirdly put sentence, I'm sorry. How did Henry get a murder weapon? He took my combat knife. When he escaped in the struggle, he grabbed my knife. Did he attack you? No, he took it and ran. Where did you find him? Outside the council building at 3. He passed out. The demon did its work and it left him broken. He had the knife with him. I attempted to secure the crime scene but was unable to. We are not able to traverse the Holy Second Seal. Our tribe say Te Abu Nabi and wrap this up so we can execute him to go to the next island, Lady Loved Eyes. Our orders are to investigate before we execute him. Don't drag this out. Do your work and let me do mine. Here's my report about last night. And a report about Lebabgui's history. Dr. Doomjazz left his medical report with me as well. Take it. Doomjazz examined Henry. When we wait, she's lying. She's lying. Because Doomjazz says he never, oh no, that was just the marshals. I think he examined Henry, but not the marshals. We found him, and when we found him, we called the doctor. It's standard practice to get him examined. Speak with Doomjazz if you want to know more. Goodbye, Nenerosito. It's probably some like fucking Swahili language that I have absolutely no idea what she's saying. So I'm sure she's probably calling me a pendejo or something. This is Dr. Doomjazz's medical report for Henry. Doomjazz examined him late night after his arrest. Syndicate Health Assessment Document, Citizen version. Examination instructions state that citizens should be examined but not administered medication or care beyond what is necessary. Patient's body is strong but fatigued. Shows clear signs of possession, scarring, burns, and arcane sigils. Blood work shows no sign of abnormalities or intoxication. Patient had visible blood around the mouth. Tests show his blood matches several victims of the council murder. Further samples confirm that blood was ingested via the mouth and within the stomach of the patient, likely ingested during the attack. Or during his drink time with Sam. Remember, Sam had that lab with like a refrigerator that could hold blood packets. I'm assuming that's how Henry actually got the blood in him. He drank with Sam, I think. That's my theory, at least. Or Sam, like, unwillingly gave it to him in his drink. Patient appears free of mental illness, but is suffering from amnesia, a common side effect of demonic possession. Patient has no memory of a decade since his possession. Patient doesn't remember anything about the events of tonight. Collapse most likely due to extreme exhaustion from overexertion. During the patient's possession 10 years ago, arcane sigils were seared into his flesh by the possessing demon. These symbols were found drawn in blood at the crime scene. Since no exorcism was performed 10 years ago, Henry had been tortured by the demon contained within him. During prior examinations, the patient had complained about the white-hot rage inside of him. The patient's body had a correct dosage of demonic inhibitors. My final assessment is that the demon within the patient managed to overcome the inhibitors at a crucial moment. The patient escaped under the will of the demon with no memory of it having happened. Well, everything checks out. Guess can I, This is where Henry started from according to Aikiko. She claims he broke free at 2352 and was found at 3. Starlight can crunch the numbers. The distance and times don't match up. He couldn't have broken free, made it to the penthouse, breached all 4 holy seals, killed the council, and have gotten back to the penthouse entrance before we found the time Aikiko claims. Interesting. What's up, Henry? Bro there? Who the fuck are you? Henry Division, the prime suspect, a citizen born to Rena Division 27 years ago, father unknown, arrested multiple times by the marshals for assault, robbery, arson, and torture, imprisoned in the desolation cell after killing his mother during his possession 10 years ago. Intellectual and creative, but finds it difficult to apply himself. He struggled through his schoolwork until he became aware of demonology and suddenly developed an interest in occult mathematics. I said, who the fuck are you? An investigator. I want to ask you some questions about last night. Okay, let's have a chat, a talk, a nice sit down. Let's start with your history. You're a citizen born on this island 27 years ago. No one knows who your father is. That's weird, isn't it, investigator? The syndicate fucks control this whole island, but you don't know who fucked my mom? No DNA check? No nothing? You've been in and out of the Marshals Detention Center more times than anyone else. Fighting, robbery, arson, torture, and then finally you got locked up when you were possessed by a demon and killed your mother. You broke the law and started communicating with the gods. An act forbidden because the psychic pathways opened allowed demons, all alien races, to enter our reality and corrupt the island. I grew up without a dad on a synthetic island in a different reality, forced to worship gods that want to rule the world. I needed something to do, and some fuck started giving me books on demonology. I said I was gifted, astral communicator or some shit. Oh, so Yuri may actually have something to do with this, because Yuri was researching the demonology in the library, so I'm assuming that's how this connects. Yuri probably supplied Henry with the books. You don't know who it was? Are you fucking deaf? Sounds like I need to look into this. Sounds like I need to look into this. I'm going to need a drink after this. I'm going to... Stop it. You couldn't handle communicating with cosmic beings and a demon possessed you. Cosmic radiation poured out of you and now we have the dead zone. A demon possessed you and you killed your mother and Grace Bloodlines, our chief exorcist. Whatever you fucking say. I understand this is hard. You're the victim of possession. The fuck do you understand? I don't even know you. What the fuck do you know about demons? I used to be the head of the Paradise Psycho unit. My investigations touched on gods and demons. Used to be. I let a god get into my head. He almost wiped out the islands. I was exiled. Poetic. 2 lawbreakers. What could go wrong? Are you going to fucking get down to some actual questioning or what? Before that, tell me about the demon inside you. I've had 10 years of this fucking thing writhing around inside me. Glass shards in my bones, blood boiling, flesh on fire. It's been a real fucking party. How does the demon make you act? My body used to be real pretty, but now look at me. I'm all a gray husk covered in this demonic shit. These sigils constantly cook my flesh. 10 years of the stench of my own flesh being seared. I'd say it's a pretty negative impact on my outlook and behavior. You got any fucking questions or what? What's your motive for killing the council? Is that a joke, investigator? You syndicate fucks dragged us citizens from the real world onto your shithole island and treat us like cattle. We worship your gods while you leech our psychic energy. I hate you. I hate the syndicate. I hate the council. That's my motive. I don't know about anyone else, especially all you syndicate fucks. Alright, well that's more than enough reason to give reason why you want to kill someone, but still, I do think the crime is being pinned on you. As much as, you know, everything's kind of pointing that you did it, I do think he was set up. At least in a way, so, you know, I can't rule out that, you know, he didn't kill. But then again, all the logs saying that, like, him, like, not being able to, like, make it in time leads me to believe that he didn't do it. And that, again, like, just further proving that the crime was probably pinned on him. But in the same sense, potentially could he have like done the act, but he was like told to do so by someone else? So like the actual mastermind behind it, maybe. But I don't know. The logs kind of state otherwise. Everyone's testimony is telling me that he wouldn't have been able to make it in time and like stab the council, make it through all the sigils, and then get back to where he was within, you know, what was it, like 13 minutes or some shit like that. What about the demon inside of you? I can feel it on the edge of my consciousness all the time. Shadows on the periphery? Periphery? My periphery? No, periphery. Oh my god. I've never seen the word periphery spelled. No, I know what periphery is. I've never like spelled it out before. Shadows on the periphery of my vision. Did it make you kill? This demon is pure rage. White hot, scalding rage has burned my mind for a decade. The demon wants to see this island scorched into nothing. I'd do anything to placate him. Did you kill the council and martial guards? I don't remember. I've been told I killed them. Maybe I did. I mean, no good's gonna come from asking him. Apparently, because he has amnesia, he doesn't remember anything about being possessed for 10 years. So I'm sure being possessed by a demon and everything that went down afterwards. So the last thing he remembers was doing some satanic ritual, and now he's in the shackling prison 10 years later. My memory is fleeting, like mirages in the desert that disappear when I get close. Do you remember anything about the night? New night? New night? The warrior goddess? My mind is like a desert covered in fog. I can see things coming out of the fog, and sometimes I can walk towards them and latch on. My memory about last night is different. There's nothing there. No fog. No desert. Just an expanse. Except I can see new night. Did someone say new night to you last night? No. I don't know. Maybe. I think I saw the goddess. You saw a goddess? Was this before or after you were found by the marshals? I don't fucking know, investigator. Why don't you go find out instead of making me do your job? This island has lots of statues of gods. I need to find the statue of New Night. She's the goddess of warriors. The barracks may be a good place to start. Did you see Yuri last night? Who the fuck is that? Did you kill the martial guards outside the council building? Yes. No. If you say so. No memory? Are you beginning to get the hint? Henry, did you go through the second holy seal? The what? Did you go through the plateau on barely known planet in space to get to the council last night? Can you even hear yourself? What the fuck does that mean? No memory. You're beginning to get it. Tell me how you escaped. You fucking tell me, investigator. I can't remember. Can you remember anything before you escaped? Agitation. Screams inside me. They woke me up for the first time in years. Screams? There were a burst of them. My whole body felt like it was on fire. I wanted to burst out of the world. Any idea what caused this? It's your fucking job to find out. Tell me about how you ended up like this. What's to tell? A bored kid finds his calling, gets punished for it. That calling being illegally communicating with the gods and causing a demonic invasion. We all need a hobby, and now I'm here. You've got a locked safe in your apartment. Can I get into it? Get fucked, investigator! What do you know about KHX's disappearance? Who the fuck is that? Did you see the architect last night? Who? He's not going to know anything. He has absolutely no memory of what happened. So all of these questioning is pointless, but I'm going to go through it anyway, for shits and giggles. Did you see Crimson last night? Who the fuck is that? Did you see the doctor last night? How should I know? Did you see Lydia and Sam last night? Who the fuck are they? Did you see Witness to the End last night? Oh, I don't know about that. Loads. I know so much. My mind is bursting with knowledge about whatever you're talking about. Fuck off. I can hang out with him? Are we just gonna chill here? Let's talk, Henry. I need to know more about you. Tell me about your childhood. Oh, you know, the usual. Enslaved, forced to worship nightmare gods, that kind of thing. How do you people sleep at night? You abduct us from the real world and use us as cattle. This whole thing is messed up. What? 24 islands and we're no closer to our goal. And all we've done is churn through citizens and lose each other to murder and demonic invasions. So why are you here? The cycle will continue one way or another. I'm trying to make it the best that I can. Whatever. May you walk the moon or whatever the fuck. Did I kind of finish what I don't think I did. I think she just yeah, I should probably investigate her. All right. Do you really believe Henry did this? Every bit of security breached by a citizen? This Lababgui isn't a normal citizen. He's possessed by a demon. Of course I believe he did it. He broke free when I was there and we found him outside the council building. You don't have any doubts? Are you stupid, Nerosito? Can you think of anyone that has a motive for the crime? Investigator Espabwe. I don't know what the fuck she's saying, bro. The Lababgui is in the cell did it. Don't waste my time. You can't think of anyone else with a motive for killing the council and threatening the entire structure of the syndicate? What do you think? Is that a Goodbye, Nerosito. Holy shit. Have you got a motive, Aikiko? Investigator Estepwebwe. I don't have a motive, Nerosito. I'm a soldier. Soldiers have honor and live to serve. Dispare di fatame. I'll assume that's a no then. Does your relationship with Captain Voth have anything to do with this? Nerosito. An illicit relationship that got found out would be punishable. I'll kill you. Careful. You've been asking the marshals to be inducted, have you? It's a reasonable request. We guard these islands. But you've been denied. What if there was an incident that prompted the council to reconsider? The crime to end all crimes on the eve of Perfect 25, for example. I admire you, Nerosito. You believe so fully in all sorts of little stories and fantasies. It must be nice to be so credulous, undaunted by the world. Is that a denial, then? Of course! You were found out. You are going to be punished next island for your relationship with your marshals. That gives you a clear motive. Kill the council to protect yourself. Estepenet Rahat! Which means, you are full of shit! You don't know anything! I live by the rules. I am a woman of honor. We'll see about that. Tell me about your movements last night. I need your alibi. Have you read my report? Were you listening to what I told you? Estele Guama. Honestly, I'm just kind of making up a language. If that's an actual language, I'm sorry if I'm butchering it, but maybe it's some kind of Hispanic thing. I don't know, but I have no idea what the fuck she's saying. I'm going to keep it a buck with you. And I'm just kind of like, I'm just kind of reading it as like English trend. I'm reading, por favor, necesito. What's a Moshi Moshi Daijobu desu ka? Like, Nani desu ka? Like, I'm butchering it, I know, so I apologize. If she's actually like saying something in a language, I have no idea, and I'm reading it as best as I can. It doesn't include what you did between Henry escaping and being found. I called witness when it happened. Why? Entente! He oversees the end of the island. He needed to know. Then I ordered my marshals to secure other syndicate members. What about the council? The council can kiss my ass. My best marshals were guarding them. They reported it all clear. But then they were killed. Is this a joke to you, Nanerosito? Do you want to die by my hand? What did you do next? I went back to the barracks to organize the search for Henry. I found where he had torn the prison bridge bars apart and escaped. The Lebabgui could have been anywhere. The Holy Seal marshals stopped responding. That's when I found Henry outside the council building. What time was this? 3. That's precise. Being precise is my job. Can anyone corroborate this? The word of the Grand Marshal isn't good enough for you, Nanerosito? No, it's not. You could be bullshitting me right now. Just because you have power doesn't mean you can't just talk shit and it's not the truth. An investigator can't go off of your word. Wasita, witness will confirm my phone call. My marshals will confirm the rest. Thank you for your cooperation. Can I see your phone records? Esi Prost? My records are classified. You're refusing to give evidence? Classified, Nanerosito. I get it. Do you know where KHX... They put the worst fucking lettered syllable words next to each other and expected me to read this word normally every time. KHX is. No, he's been missing for several days. Have you searched for him? What do you think? My marshals conducted a brief search, but we were stretched thin at the end of the island. There are several thousand citizens that need rounding up and taking to the ritual slaughter. Do you have any suspicions about what happened to him? No. If he wants to disappear, then let him. Even though a mass murder happened last night, he didn't do it. Henry did. Of course. Does the doc have a motive for killing the council? I don't have anything to say about the doctor. I found a photo of you in his boat. I have nothing to say, Nanerosito. Do you two have a history? I said I have nothing to say to you, Nanerosito. Did you see the doctor last night? I told you he came to examine Henry after we found the Lebabgui. That was after the murder. Did you see him before? No, I was busy. Did you know about the back door in Doom Jazz's clinic? That Paula? He brought the power grid down a few years ago. When it came back online, that computer blew out. He was ordered to get the door fixed, but he never did. How did he bring down the power? The reality folding drive kicks out an unfathomable amount of power, but the grid is fragile. A fine balance is maintained. The doctor tapped into the HQ's grid for some tests while he was doing that, it needed extra juice. There are official channels to go through to get extra power, but he doesn't care. When he gets excited about something, the syndicate moves too slowly for him. When he fired up his equipment, the HQ's grid went down. When it came back up, a number of systems blew out. It caused chaos. Why wasn't he forced to get the computer fixed? He has a lot of visitors. He likes the secrecy. That Paula wasn't in any rush. He smooth-talked his way out of it. There's nothing in your report about Henry seeing New Night during his escape. That babbling of a Lebabgui possessed by a demon. There's only one statue of New Night on the island, correct? Why does it matter? Where is it? Why do you care? Just answer the damn question, lady. Just answer the question. The statue is in the barracks. The goddess only gives her attention to soldiers. So how could Henry have seen it last night? He couldn't have. The barracks are secure. He's spouting gibberish to confuse you, Nanerosito. I'm just going to ask, Aikiko. Did you take him through the barracks last night? Are you out of your mind? You think I helped him escape? Nonsense. Goodbye, Nanerosito. If Henry went through the HQ to get to the council building, why didn't he show up in the HQ logs? The nightmare computer at the entrance to the HQ didn't log Henry entering the HQ. What is that, Rahat? The logs contradict your report. What do you want me to say? I don't know how those things work. Maybe there was a malfunction. Maybe he found a way to slip past. Does that seem likely? Stop asking me to do your job. When you found Henry, did you see the bloody bottle lying around? Desprek se vobesti. What bottle? There wasn't any bottle. Why are you wasting time? You saw nothing to suggest the blood in Henry's stomach had been administered artificially? Of course not. Stop dragging this out with stupid theories. Did you see Yuri last night? You're making me mad, Nanerosito. Who cares about his alibi is? The murderer is in the cage. What can you tell me about the guards at the First Holy Seal? Soldiers of honor, my two most trusted soldiers. How did Henry get the jump on two highly ranked marshals? It's easy to judge and mock when you haven't lived through hell, Nanerosito. A demon is a vile foe, unpredictable, frenzied, blood-crazed. My marshals will have fought valiantly, but an unknown foe overcame them. Don't get pussy. Is that what does that mean? Don't get pussy? Oh, like don't pussyfoot around, I guess. I guess unknown. Unknown. Demons come from all corners of the heavens. It is impossible to know how each acts and fights. Why haven't the bodies of the marshals been cleared away? Judge ordered me to leave them for you to investigate. I protested. They deserve better than to be poked at by someone playing detective. Can I see your sword? There had better be a stunning reason why you're asking, Nanerosito. I'm checking a lead about the weapon used to murder the marshals. Do not disgrace their memory by chasing wild theories. Akiko. Numa quandus nuba, investigator. Here. This sword has seen some use. The blade is nicked. A nicked blade is consistent with the neck wounds on the marshals. Thank you, Aikiko. Do you think the knife used to kill the First Holy Seal marshals was the one taken by Henry? It's like I'm talking to myself sometimes. Of course I do. Can you describe it? It's a smooth-bladed combat knife. You're positive about the smoothness of the blade. Yes, Lucis Hirstos. I haven't seen use. It hadn't been used before now. My old knife became damaged during a training exercise recently. Interesting. So she claims her knife was smooth, or at least the one that was supposedly at the scene of the crime that was taken from her has a smooth edge, but it doesn't. So that's starting to make me believe that her actual sword killed the marshals. Either that or it could have been Lydia's knife, but I think Lydia's knife was just used to pry the grate and then tossed. I don't think it was used to kill the marshals. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of knives at play. Tell me about you and Voth. Captain Voth. My God, don't you dare speak about my marshals without proper rank. Were you in a relationship with him? Relationships between myself and the marshals is expressly forbidden. Doesn't mean it didn't happen. Watch yourself, Nanerosito. A lot of murder has happened on the island. Would anyone notice some Pizda investigator going missing? I took a blood sample from the dead marshals. They don't match marshal records. What rahat is that now? A rahat is that now? I don't think those dead bodies are marshals. That is a total rahat, investigator. Starlight ran the samples. Are you saying... I'm saying Starlight got it wrong. Your little pocket calculator is wrong. Starlight connects to the central syndicate. It's wrong. Man, she's like, you're nothing more than a little kid throwing a temper tantrum. Why was it the maintenance grate checked before the council entered the building? It was, several days ago. It's since been tampered with, and your marshals didn't catch it? It's a security breach on your watch. I'll look into it. A little late now. Why didn't you let Doomjazz examine the dead bodies of the martial guards? There was no need. They had been carved up by the monster, who, as I keep saying, is in custody. Surely even the investigation freak can see it's an open and shut case. If it was, I wouldn't be here. How did Henry manage to escape? I thought I gave you my report. I must have been dreaming or hallucinating. Okay, I get it. How did Henry escape if he was sedated? The Lababgui played us. The inhibitors needed to be stronger. The report says that they were the correct dosage. What if the demon tricked us, though? If the demon could slow Henry's blood down, the dosage of inhibitors needed would be lower. The demon maintains this act, and then when the time comes, he drops the pretense and makes his move. Is that likely? As likely as anything, Nanerosito. Not that it matters. It is what happened. Why were you on your own when Henry escaped? It was just one Puala prisoner that was supposed to be sedated. Why not take a squad of marshals? Just to be sure. I'll admit hubris. My marshals do not come to the next island with us. They engaged in their own final prayers. I wanted them to have the last moment of happiness before being wiped out. Soldiers aren't supposed to know happiness when duty has to be done. You seem like a very, not by-the-book marshal for someone who's by the book. I'm just saying. Did you see the architect last night? You should ask her, Nanerosito. I'm not her babysitter. Did you see Crimson last night? I don't know if you realize this, Nanerosito, but I had my hands full last night. I don't know where Crimson was. Go ask her. Did you see Lydia or Sam last night? I had my hands full last night, Nanerosito. I wasn't keeping tabs on the happy couple. Did you see Witness to the End last night? He was at his apartment. My marshals secured him when Henry escaped. Go and ask him about it. What do you know about the second Holy Seal? I know the Lababgui in the cell got through it and killed the council. I know you're not wasting time and not executing him. You're wasting time by not executing him. What do you know about Henry's demonic possession 10 years ago? What do you want, Nanerosito? I told you about his possession. Why wasn't he executed when he was arrested? He posed a threat to the island. Are you stupid? That demon wouldn't die with him. The demon would escape into the island. So why execute him at the end of the island? Why not let him blink out of existence with this old island? That's the way it is, Nanerosito. Criminals get theirs. He's a victim. He didn't want the demon to possess him. What do you know? You sure he didn't invite the demon in? You got deceived by a god. Don't forget that. And Nerevisi. And Revisi, maybe said. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I don't know what kind of dude. She's just spitting bars, dude. I'm just trying to correlate. Alright, I guess I'll hang out with you. Got a minute, Aikiko? You're going to die. Humor me. Having fun playing detective? Investigator. Whatever, Nanerosito. Hurry up and get this investigation done. I'm waiting for you to tell me what I already know. What you already know? That Lebobwi is in the cage. He needs a bullet between the eyes. That hasn't been proven yet. An investigator needs to soak in the facts, breathe in the evidence, savor the Trasi Draculai Dingora. I don't care. Thanks, Aikiko. This has been delightful. May your night be bright, and may you reach the moon. Interesting. Okie doke, boss. Well, that was a pleasantry. Wait, should I speak with Henry again? You know, fuck it, I'm over here, and we've officially speak to everyone. Now that we've talked to Aikiko, maybe there's something more we can get out of him. Did you see the Grand Marshal last night? Of course I saw her. She was supposed to execute me, right? I don't remember a fucking thing, but that's what was supposed to happen, right? Okay, never mind. Alright, that was very helpful. You make me sad. Come, Patsy! Alright.
Paradise Killer.
Paradise Killer. Killer. Oh, it's kill-all, not kill-all. That's stupid. Okay, I even further turned down, like, I even, like, adjusted the master volume, so if it's still, like, really, I don't know, it just still seemed really freaking loud. Okay, and also, yes, I watch my own videos, so I understand that I have been saying, I can't, for some reason, for the death of me, pronounce K, H, X, those three letters in that order. But I'm starting to think, I'm gonna start calling him K-Hex, if that makes sense. Because the way his name is set up, it's like K.HX. Leading me to believe like it's supposed to symbolize some kind of like actual name rather than just be initials, if that makes sense. I'm thinking of it from the standpoint, like take Diva, for example, from Overwatch. Her name is D.Va, as in D, the letter, then V-A, Va. So I'm starting to think that maybe this is the same play on words and it's supposed to be like Kex or something like that, or K-Hex. So for now, I'm gonna roll with K-Hex, just so it helps me pronounce his name. But I've literally not pronounced those three letters correctly in order since the beginning of this playthrough. So I'm gonna start calling him K-Hex, just to actually put some kind of name to it rather than just saying letters. At least that's my 2 cents. Yeah, we gotta investigate his disappearance. We got a bunch of leads on stuff. We still need to find one last kiss. I have no fucking clue where the Syndicate graveyard is. I think that's where we're supposed to investigate. Oh, that's right. We met Mika the fish, and she wants, he, she, whatever. They want, just information about they're like a collectible type of side quest. So that's what I'll be doing. And then maybe along the way, I'll obviously go and, like, re-talk with everyone that I, spoke with, because they'll have new probing information, I guess. Also, the city is really pink in this tunnel when you're coming back. I like how it gets all spookified once you hit a certain threshold, and then it's back to, like, yeah, nice and pretty. Sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows. And I avoided fast travel because I wanted to go back through this door. Because I wanted to fucking figure out... You're actually joking. No way. No way. Has this always been like this? That was the way I was supposed to... No way. I refuse to believe. These bars on the prison bridge have been destroyed. I presume this is how Henry got out. The desolation cell is connected to the mainland by this bridge. There's some residue. I'll run it through Starlight. Residue sample 68.7% thermite, 29% barium nitrate, 2% sulfur, 0.3% polybutane alkyltrine, acrylon, I'm sorry, I can't pronounce that one. No traces of unknown chemicals found. Starlight says this is thermite. It does seem to be demonic in nature. Someone may have melted through these bars. Don't fucking tell me that you're joking. You're actually, there's no way. Was it like that the whole time? Dude, literally like the last episode, I got so sidetracked because I didn't know how to get in, so then I ended up like cheatsy doodling and parkouring in. And you mean to tell me that there was just this gaping hole in the fence the whole time? I am so dumb, dude. Oh my god, that actually annoys me. This door leads to the barracks. It's a secure tunnel to the desolation cell where Henry is incarcerated. It is coded only to Aikiko's blood vial. So he would have to have gone... Oh, wait, so I guess I can't go through... So that was how I was so... No freaking way! I am truly mystified by this. I am so dumb. Was that really how I was supposed to get in? Was just walk in? Yeah, because it won't let me go through this door. It's coded to Aikiko only. Well, at least we have some new information. Henry had to have gotten out. If he made a break for it, he had to have gotten through here. He couldn't have gone through the barracks. Obviously, dude, it's gotten so cold. It's like 6 degrees where I'm at now, and tomorrow it's supposed to be like negative something. Like -3 or some shit. So it's getting cold. I gotta be running my heat. But obviously, you know, being in my apartment, my heat like just protrudes egregious amounts of sound. So I hope like that 15 or 8-minute segment or whatever of me talking wasn't drowned out by, you know. Probably was though. It's okay. This wouldn't be the Sauce the Boss unique charm if it wasn't scuffed. So, okay, actually there are some things I wanted to do. Actually, oh, that's my flashlight. Yeah, I told, oh, right, and also we gotta explore the Deep Factory. That's another thing we need to do, but we also really need to get into the barracks too. There are some, like, collectible things that I kind of missed getting that I kind of want to go back for. So... maybe let's do that? Maybe I should have fast traveled. Oh, wait, there's a vending machine back here. C2. A premium beer oh wait, Acid's favorite obtained. A premium beer marketed by the arcane idol Crimson Acid. Citrus flavored and light. Perfect to drink in a bar with friends or at home alone. Contemplating all those things you are going to do. Oh. Yeah, Dead Nebula! Dead Nebula thanks you for your continued patronage. Have you tried a lot of the refreshing beverages we make? You are our most valued customer. Do you have a favorite? It's so hard to pick. It's so hard to pick a favorite flavor. Never mind that. Remember that upgrade for Starlight we mentioned? We've come through for you. Hang on a sec. The vending machine has been soft rebooted. You should be able to get the upgrade thing out of it now. Don't forget, it's in the warehouses. Why is hardware like that jammed in a vending machine? The Dead Nebula security chief is a real moron.
He'd been showing up just before the slaughter ritual. He thinks exposing OS loopholes is a great way to impress people.
Why did he have a Starlight upgrade?
He did a favor for someone he shouldn't have in the Syndicate. They promised him a piece of the Syndicate tech in return. What he got was an unreasonable upgrade for use on a device he'd never see. Like we said, moron.
How did it end up in a vending machine?
Marshals came knocking. He tried to hide it. It's jammed in the dispensing mechanism. Should come out if you try making a purchase now that it's been rebooted.
Works for me. I appreciate it.
Go get him, Lady Love Dies. If the culprit gets out a confession in range of the microphones, we'll let you know.
Oh, so I have to go to like the factory vending machine. Damn, that sucks. All right, well at least we got another. We can get another Starlight upgrade. Sweet. Shit. Like, see, I kind of forget how to get back to places now. Maybe I should fast travel. Oh wait, there's a blood crystal. Bloodless. Bloodless. Get me in there. Let me in. Let me in. At least that makes up for my purchase. Now, she needed me to find, like, papers of, like, the revolution, right? Or some shit. I forget, dude. I got so many missions to do. You know what? Hang on. Maybe viewing a map would help me, you know? Like a real adult would. KX8. Okay. Mountain Gorge. So that's the Marshall Barracks. So, oh! I know. So there was Judge's Courthouse, right? Yeah, because that should be... Oh, that's Syndicate Apartments. Syndicate HQ. The deep... Oh, so I really haven't gone back this way. There's the dead zone. So yeah, well, here's the courthouse. I never actually went, like, back behind the courthouse. I came out, and I think I immediately went to, like, the Syndicate HQ. So I never went behind. So we need to, like, somehow make our way up the mountain. Because I really want to get to K-Hex's apartment. So that's kind of, like, what I'm trying to do right now, I would say. Yeah, I think his shit should be, like, up on this mountain somewhere, right? Yeah, I never actually went, like... I need to, like, get up there. What's the best way of doing that? Oh, I think I see a Shinji. What are you doing under here, brother? You're the grumpy old troll who lives under the bridge? You met that dog in the alleys between the houses? All she wants is treats. Treats, treats, treats. Try to have a conversation and nothing. Just treats. Are you talking about, what is it, Bear-chan? Is the dog name, the Shiba that, like, saved someone's life or some shit? Don't you be talking smack about the dog. Maybe it deserves treats. I feel like I'm in, like, the deep factory zone. This is definitely uncharted territory, I guess. Oh, this is the machine Dead Nebula told me to look for. A1. Sweet. You get an upgrade now? Sweet. Visions of Worship. A knowledge tablet for Starlight. Please manually install from Starlight's inventory. Etched by a pilgrim to the harrowing marble prayer citadels on the planet forgotten by all but the gods. Allow Starlight to process worship glyphs.
Yo! You got the upgrade. Good work. Told you we'd come through for you.
Thanks for the help.
No worries. All I got to help the investigator of a mass murder. Don't forget to install it from Starlight's inventory. Don't you think that's a hassle? An unnecessary step?
Friction is nice. Makes things more meaningful.
I guess. We'll let you get back to it. Remember to buy more drinks. Bye. More drinks!
Of course. Oh, that's not the right button. Let's install that bit. Upgrades. Install. So I can do worship shit now? I don't remember ever running into one that needed worship. I think worship is primarily, like, the god ones, right? Like, I remember going to the pyramid. I think it's Crying Grudge's pyramid that we went to with the, like, really loud storm. I think that one needed worship. If I'm not mistaken. But I could have been wrong. I don't know. Oh, wow. They really just line up these blood crystals for you. Holy shit. I definitely need to go back to see Crimson. Or shit, just buy anything at this point. Like, goddamn. What is this? Oh. I can move the crane around. I wonder if I can get it to pick anything up. What is this doing? What am I doing? Oh, do I gotta like do the right combination? Oh my god. Do I gotta watch the scripted cutscene every time? Wonder if I can pick anything up. Alright, well, I don't really know the right combination to this, so... I'm assuming I needed to get it to pick that up? That doesn't seem right. The sign says, swipe crane system card to open barrier. I guess I need to find a crane system card. Yeah, I feel like I'm doing shit that I shouldn't be doing right now, because... You know how it'd be. Also, I do know there's a oh wait, there's a thing here. I should, you know, I'm gonna start buying these, because I have so much crystal. Might as well. Idyllic beach starlight skin. The image reminds you of a wonderful family holiday on a beach you had. You frolicked in the sea with your siblings. You have never been on the to a beach. Actually, I have. I've been to both. Well, I guess it's kind of the same ocean, but different beaches. I've been to Myrtle and Hilton Head. Which I know some people might even say, oh, America beaches don't count. You need to go to like Brazil or some shit. Go straight to Brazil or something. Go to the Bahamas or some shit. You've been switching out the skins on Starlight? What business is that of yours? Chill! I'm just looking for a fellow generation remixers. Can't have that standard thing these days. Gotta make it yours. Sticker this, custom wallpaper that. Shows your personality or something. I don't know. You want to deep dive into my personality? What if I don't have one of those? I mean, real me doesn't really have one, so. 8th island sequence, removed from history. Oh, damn, so they just that's the Brazil timeline. We just removed that one. We just forgot about that one. Oh, my God. Right to jail. I can't wait to tell Mika about that one. What happened to the 8th island sequence? We don't talk about that one. First rule of 8th island sequence, don't talk about 8th island sequence. They really put this maze of boxes with nothing over here? That's stupid. Get me out of this Willy Wonka nightmare. Alright, I want to go back over here because I think there's shit I missed over here. I just want to make sure I got that Shinji. That queef ball of a freaking demon. Not gonna lie, Shinji is kind of actually cool though. I kind of like his interactions. Got that bloodless. What the hell is this? Oh, crane system unlock card. A card that unlocks the crane system to the harbor. It's got a mechanic strap on the back. Or magnetic strap, my bad. Why did I say mechanic? Magnetic. Magnesium. Alright. Okie doke. Now I know there's a Shinji over here too. Yeah, let's go get this fucker. He's hiding out. I really want to... There probably is a trophy to, like, collect all the Shinjis and stuff. Maybe wolves did it. The council murder? Yeah, wolves are crazy. They tear all sorts of stuff up. A pack of wild wolves broke into the council building, bypassed all the holy seals, and tore the council apart. I can hear the sarcasm in your voice. I don't like it. I'm trying to help. Expand your thinking. Don't limit yourself. Don't limit myself to actual reality and things that could possibly happen in it. Wolves don't even exist on this island. Fine, throw it back in my face. Oh, damn, wolves don't exist? Not in this corporeal realm. Wait, there's something in there. Oh my god, wait. Is this what I'm supposed to be using the crane for? Look, there's like a pink glow. Unless that's supposed to be a light. Do you think I need to like do something with that? It feels like it. Huh. Alright, well, I want to try and get back over. Why can't I get up? What the hell? Let me up. Perfect. Alright. Alright, let's go slot that card in and see if that does anything. Yep, see, I knew it. Okay, so that's what we have to somehow pick up. The boat has moved to the dock. I wonder if there's anything in all this cargo. Alright, so how the fuck does this work now? Need to figure out the right combination of switches so that the crane will empty the boat. I think this one is taking it the other way. I'm a genius. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! That moved the crates. Dude, I'm a freaking... it ain't much, but it's honest work. That's crazy. Oh, okay, what does that do now? Oh, you can get into it now. Alright, well that makes sense. What's a space helmet doing here? Looks like it's been dumped. Or hidden. Dumping and hiding are separated by a thin line. It smells of Lydia's perfume. Lemon and raspberry. Why has she been wearing a space helmet? Oh my god. Is it really Lydia? You need a space helmet to get through the second holy seal. Lydia. 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 Excuse me? And she told us her perfume when we first, like, when we did the first warp drive, she told us her perfume is unlike anything else. It is custom made for her. So that's really incriminating evidence. The fact that her perfume is on a fucking space helmet. Recording 3 obtained. I can see it now, I think. These lines like thin air is forming around something weirdly. Like the air is a membrane that something is pushing against. Am I the only one that can see it? I'm scared but elated. Is this a cosmic truth? I don't know what the hell you're spouting, brother. Alright. It's traditional to donate. May the silent goat walk with me. Blood Dancer carving. A carving about the god Blood Dancer. Gifted technology to many races. Astral engineer without equal. Thinks nothing of ethics and used much of her technology to perform genocides across entire planets. I mean, isn't that kind of like what our world is doing right now? Like, they're putting like 5G chips into our brains or some shit. And then we're gonna explode on Doomsday. Alright, I think that's really all I can do at the docks for now. Well, actually, wait. It depends on which way I want to go from here. Because I can go over that way, or I can go up this way. See, the thing is, I think K-Hex's apartment is up on the hill this way. So I'd rather start heading this way, if I'm being honest. So, let's go this way instead. Also, oh, actually, I think this does take us to the Deep Factory, is it called? Yeah, I think, okay, yeah. Actually, no, this is okay. Yeah, because this is where we came out. This is the tunnel we came out at. So let's go to the, oh, this is Reality Folding Drive, I mean. Not the Deep Factory. Symbols of the witness starlight. The end of something is priceless. It can never be experienced again. It can never be traded. What if things shouldn't end, though? Is that like Witness's motto? Alright. Well, let's see what this dude man's got to say to me. My dreams, filled with endless images. Working at the power plant. A cursed life. The assignment we all fear. Worse than the deep factory. Your thoughts disappear, replaced by lives you haven't lived, lives you won't lead, lives you might lead. Time disappears. The same day recycled, the same day disappears. My mind broke, a million shards. I can't ascend to heaven without knowing who I am. I just remember my fish tank, outside my apartment, near the convenience store. I love those fish. Who am I? Erza Albertine. I found your employee card next to your fish tank. Your fish are doing fine. Erza Albertine? I wonder if I liked who I am. People often wonder that in the end. The only people that don't are psychopaths. Thank you. I found something. It's in my locker. My locker code is 0120. Now I can ascend. Huh. Code to unlock Erza Albertine's locker. Right, I remember it was, yeah, it was literally where he, yeah, there was like those apartments like right next to the convenience store. I remember finding his ID. So now we just gotta find his locker. Interesting. Yo, they making weed out there? What the hell is that shit? It's okay, I got that weed card. Alright, well let's, I guess let's keep trucking forward. Let's uncover some mysteries, I guess, about the reality drive in Deep Factory. Ooh, actually, this one looks good. It looks like a Sakura drink. Provocative flower obtained? A sweet seasonal drink popular with kids. Oh, no, it's what? Provocative flower, huh? A sweet seasonal drink popular with kids. Uses flavors from flowers around the island to create a unique taste. Huh. That actually seems kind of good, as long as it, I guess, doesn't taste like a flower. Like, it doesn't just taste like grass. I don't know. I would assume it has like a nice cherry to it, you know what I mean? Oh, more Way of the Blood bar. Whatever the hell this is. So I am curious, is this story being told is it being told from these two from the past? Because every time we enter this, it says Island Sequence 25. I'm assuming that's Perfect 25 that they're referring to. So this is like the events after this, like these people are talking from the 25th island about like the events that is happening in the 24th island. I don't know. That's just like the gist I'm getting from it. Like, why the hell do these things even exist? And this is how the game started. So I'm kind of curious. Our currency doesn't work. It works as much as anything does. Why is there a limit if it's just blood? If people don't have limits, they start going crazy. The island gets out of balance. I want to see that. No, you don't. Maybe I do, bitch! Don't let him tell you how to live your life. Mikami's Masterpiece 4 whiskey. Whiskey made by a master, responsible for a number of classics. The number 4 is an undisputed masterpiece. What happened to the 1 through 3 then? Experimentational, we don't talk about that. 11th island sequence. The god hunters have yet to make their move. We continue to resurrect our gods, timidly. This was wholly unbefitting. The fuck does that mean? This is Erza's locker. They said they found something and put it in here. This looks like a Starlight upgrade. Visions, huh? What kind of life was a power plant worker living where they would find this? Oh, pyramid. Wait, pyramids. Wait, I think we can get into, like, way more shit now. We needed pyramids for, like, a lot of stuff, I thought. A knowledge tablet for Starlight. Please manually install from Starlight's inventory. These carvings were carved by terrible hands with unknown tools on a planet that only exists as the after image of a nightmare. Allow Starlight to process pyramid glyphs. Yeah, we needed pyramids for shit. Like, a lot of shit. I keep doing that now. I've been playing too much, like, Star Rail and Genshin or some shit. I keep, like, hitting start for, like, a menu. Wait, so does that include, like, I think is that all the upgrades? I think that's all the upgrades, right? Because we already started with Goat. We have Cosmos, which has gotten us through a lot of stuff. We needed Pyramids, which we just now got. And then Worship, I remember, was needed for, like, the super mega secret stuff, as well as, like, the God temples is where we needed Worship. But I think Pyramids should allow us now to access, like, a lot of, like, other island stuff. I think we have all of them, I would assume. Yeah, and also, I guess it's good to do more exploring now before we go back and talk to people, because, like, we also, obviously, since we just discovered that space helmet and stuff, we can now press Lydia for that. Okay, I can't get back up. I wanted to drop down real quick first, because there might be, like, shit around here. I don't know, they might have, like, a hidden Shinji out here that's gonna tell me, like, why the hell would you even come out here, Lady Love Dies? You're stupid. Like, because I'm a collectible. Yeah, because they might have some kind of secret, like, goofy, like, are you just trying to get the trophy for collecting me? Look, there's a dead Nebula machine out here. See, I knew there was going to be something. Actually, this is, like, the one that's going to, like, try to riz me up, isn't it? Another one of these quarantine machines. A oh, wait, no, this is, like, a freaking, like, zombie one. What the hell? No, oh, it's a vampire. It's a vampire. Deader Nebula.
The cosmos is infinite and empty, thus says Deader Nebula.
What?
On abandoned moons above terrifying planets, our minds wander, thus says Deader Nebula. Connection to the net is all that anyone seeks. Protection from the dreadful loneliness of infinite antique space. Thus says Deader Nebula.
Don't bother trying to escape from this machine. Intrusion attempt detected. Engaging all firewalls. Unauthorized intrusion halted. Intruder purged.
Why would you turn away a soul desperate to escape the grim isolation of astral bodies? Thus says Deader Nebula.
Deader Nebula? Intruder identity confirmed. Failed AI shard. Deader Nebula.
Please open the door to my home. Clawed beings born from the dead stars haunt me. Thus says Deader Nebula.
Not gonna happen.
The universe is built on trades. 1 billion dead to satisfy the whims of ancient goats. Thus says Deader Nebula.
What is it?
I have a bargain written on an Oxian tablet, audio delivered from a dying imperial civilization. Thus says Deader Nebula.
Starlight? Reverse intrusion success. Copying. Music file downloaded. Shutting down vending operations.
The child of economy is trickery. The clawed beasts approach. Thus says Deader Nebula.
Goodbye. What the hell were you spouting, brother? Misunderstand. Rumors, unrequited love, jealousy, revenge, envy, secrets, regret, anger, emptiness, sorrow, and a single tear in the sea of stars. Okay. I'm glad I came out here. That was kind of stupid.
Thus says Deader Nebula.
That was kind of goofy. Alright. At least we managed to run like a 10K. Oh, you're joking! I think I might just jump in the water. You're fucking joking. Alright, here we go. Oh, shit. Maybe that was a good thing. 10,000 sequence. Humanity's god hunters learn of our secret islands. We hid from them for so long, but now they know. A time of fear. Like Kratos? Like God of War? Kratos. I want Kratos. Depends on the weapon and the man. Wonderful skyline starlight. Skylines offer infinite possibilities. That's cool. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't really like understand the. I mean, like, it's nice to look at beautiful scenery, but I don't think it's like life-changing, if that makes sense. What is this? Oh wait, do I have the necessary? This computer is attached to the communications tower. If I can crack the code, then I'll be able to use the tower to verify any cell phone data I can find. See, sweet. So now we can, you know what I mean? You know, do that and all that jazz. We can get the deets on people's stuff. That's got it. There's usually an interface at the top of the tower where I can verify phone data. Oh, it's the cell phone data I found. Oh, now it's making weird, like, alien noises. Wee, 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 wee. Asshole. Dick me down, booty hoe. That's how you already know. This tower can help me scan phone records. I've got the record. A call was made by Aikiko to Witness. Witness was in his apartment. Oh, so that's the phone call he stepped out for. But it says Aikiko was at the Syndicate HQ. That's weird. She told me she was at the Desolation Cell. She lied to me. Well, of course, that was expected. There's no way. You mean to fucking tell me that the Grand Marshal was overpowered by a demonic citizen? Now, granted, he might have had some demon strength, but you're literally an immortal, like, being that's supposed to be, like, the acting fucking security general of the entire islands. You mean to tell me that that wimpy, puny, like, citizen was able to overpower you, literally run, like, 10 kilometers to the fucking council building and stab everyone, breaking the seals and stabbing everyone? Like, I already knew she was lying from the beginning. There's no way she's not involved in this. There's an unknown number in here. It's not in any syndicate phone records. 833-2112-ES9116RD. It was dialed at midnight last night. The call picked up but ended in under a second. He probably, like, planted a bomb, and that was, like, the bomb code. That might be innocuous? Innocuous? Is that how you say it? What? I've never seen that word. That might be innocuous. It probably isn't, though. This tower can help me scan phone records. Scan Yuri's. Let's see if he actually fucking called Lydia and did some deliveries. I've got the records. It looks like all the calls made to or by Yuri happened at the celebratory gardens. Okay, so I guess he wasn't at least lying about that. He's been in the gardens the whole time. All the calls from last night are from Yuri and Lydia, all about the same length. They're him directing her to different syndicate members for pickup. Please review the data between 2350 and midnight. I should just say, I guess. There's a gap. The phone went dark for 10 minutes. Why? Unknown. Yuri was Lydia's handler last night. I should ask her if she had trouble contacting him. This tower can help me scan phone records. That's all I got. All right. Well, that's interesting. But is it surprising? No. Aikiko's definitely... Ew. Well, I mean, like... Okay. So, obviously, the Grand Marshal... Or the Marshal Guards... They're all fucking hiding something. They won't let me into the barracks. They won't answer to anyone but Aikiko. And there's a lot of evidence that shows that, like, the marshals were tampered with or security was tampered with, which is something that only Aikiko can access. So if she's telling me her story is that, oh yeah, Henry just broke through all that shit. What the fuck do you mean? Like, either you are really bad at your job or you're lying to me. Like, that you tampered with stuff. Want to know what I think about crime? Hit me. It's in the smiles, Love Dies. You start breaking smiles and I bet you'll find the answer. I'm not into smashing faces in. It was metaphor or abstract or something. Stop being so literal. Break the smiles. Break the smile. Well, you know, honestly, the most friendliest people usually are like the psychopaths. It's the people that are really good at acting, you know, that end up being, you know, the sobbiest sob story people, I guess. I was born with glass bones and paper skin. Every morning I break my legs, and every afternoon I break my arms. I lie awake in agony until my heart attacks put me to sleep. Oh, this is the manifesto that one lady needed. Protest letter. A manifesto letter written by protesting workers. Sweet, so I can return that to her at least. What is this? Is that a wheel? The fuck is that? Valve handle. It looks like you'll be able to turn something with this. Nah, I think you might just be able to put it on a car and drive it. You know what I mean? Oh my god, that was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. That was pretty sick. I wasn't ready for that. Dance, come on, get down on the floor. We've taken it upon ourselves to move a little more. Dance, get up, show us what you got. You want to rock your party? Now let's take it to the top. Oh, forget it. If you've got... oh, forget it. If you're not going to beatbox, I'm off. Oh, I was supposed to lay down... You didn't ask me to lay down a sick beat, bro. That's how all rap things start. You got to ask me to lay down the sick beat. And then I go, boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots. You know what I mean? You better lose yourself in your mom's spaghetti. It's ready. You better never let it go. Ho, you only get one spaghetti. Do not miss your chance to blow, 'cause spaghetti comes once in a lifetime. You better lose yourself in your mom's spaghetti. It's ready. Yeah, at this point I am pretty much just gonna buy all these. Just so I can fast travel around better. Since I have so many of them now. Loquacious Jellyfish Starlight skin obtained. During the wars of prehistory, the gods brought jellyfish to the earth from another planet and used them as messengers. Huh. What the fuck? Oh, it's just a poster. I thought that was Crimson just staring at me. I'm like, what the fuck? What are you doing over here? Alright, I want to head back this way. I don't want to get too far. Because then I'm going to miss a lot of stuff. I really wanted to, like, go in and explore the factory, too. So, is this anything? What is this? There's something down there. I can't reach it, though. So, do I need grippy hands? Recording 4 obtained. They're watching me. They know I can see the lines. I can never see them clearly, but they're there. The watchers. I asked Joseph if he could see the lines. He couldn't either. People in the apartment are looking at me weird. Someone has been gossiping. Well, I guess maybe it's okay to go over here then. Yeah, I think this is all part of the same area. Never mind. Alright, let's head over here. Is there anything in the bushes? Ah, yeah, see, look at that. See, I got good sniffers. You want fucking sniffer? Fucking sniffer? Go style. The sun is out. Go. Get your shades. We have to stare into the sun. The sun. I probably don't do that. That might actually like burn your vision. I wouldn't recommend, but hey, I mean, surveyor office. Okay, so this is like the construction worker that doesn't do jack shit but watch and manage people. While everyone else does all the work, right? Convertible workers reward. Oh no, covetable workers reward. A voucher that can be redeemed for 2 minutes of time in the foot bath. Rewarded to workers that have exceeded their quota. Ain't no way. For 2 minutes? So I gotta slave away just for 2 minutes in the foot bath? That's crazy. It should be 2 minutes of playtime. I got you for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of playtime. What the fuck? Are these the valve spots? Yeah. Aluminium. Aluminium. Alright, so I guess I gotta find all the valve handles now. Anything while I'm up here, I get a lay of the land, just in case if I missed anything. That's the save. Okay, you know, I think we're good to... Geronimo! I love games that don't have fall damage. Oh, valve handle. Looks like I'll be able to turn something with this. Alright, cool. So now I got all the valve handles. So I guess let's head back then. I don't know what the heck these do. Maybe it opens that grate. I don't know. Yeah, see, you like that crouch jump right there? We're skipping time. I skipped 112. Alright, let's see what these do now. Oh! That should have flushed the drains. I wonder if anything has floated up. Oh, that's actually interesting. So that's how you solve that puzzle. Okay. Interesting. So now, whatever the heck was down there should be up here. A phone? What's a tablet doing shoved down a drain? It boots at least. The login sequence authenticates the user as Lydia. Did she dump this down here? Why is there so much incriminating evidence on Lydia? What the fuck? Did she really do it? I feel like that's too easy, though. There's no way. This has got to be one of those, like, look, the gun shot the pie, but then he set up the gun to make it look like the pie shot the... Whatever. You know, like, I feel like this has got to be one of these, right? They want you to think it's Henry. Because obviously he's just a lowly citizen, and he also was already incarcerated for doing demon shit. Because that actually happened. So it's easy to pin the blame on him that he just went all like lunatic and decided to murder the council or some shit. It's easy to pin it on him. So I don't think it's Henry. But like the fact that there's just so much incriminating evidence on Lydia, like this has to be another setup. But then again, I could believe it because remember the whole thing with Sam. I want to say Sam was involved with getting Henry to drink the blood. I'm assuming he probably got Henry to go to the bar at some point and he had him drink it because he had those blood packets and like his like concoction lab in the dead zone. So I'm assuming that could potentially be how he got Henry to ingest blood. So, like, I don't deny that Lydia and Sam are somehow involved, but it could have... The mastermind could truly be, like, maybe Yuri. Maybe Yuri forced Lydia and Sam to go through this. Because remember, Yuri was found accessing demonic books, like, a decade ago. And just so happens that a decade ago is when Henry... did his demonic ritual and summon the demons, and you know they had to like build the dead zone. It was 10 years ago, so I'm assuming that Yuri is the one like whispering sweet nothings into Henry's ear, getting him to do demonic shit. I would assume. At least that's the stipulation I've come to. So I wouldn't be surprised if Yuri yet again is kind of pulling strings here. Especially because I definitely know he's flat out lying about the fact that he's not devoted to a god. There's no way. If people are saying that he got fucking ripped overnight, and there's just so happens to be a god that blesses you with physical perfection, you know what I mean? You don't just get 6 packs overnight. I'm sorry, bro. Like that, I don't even care if you're like an Immortal Syndicate member. I'm sure you probably still don't get 6 packs overnight. You got to work that shit in. So Yuri definitely has some kind of play on it, especially because there was the other space helmet that had his petals on it, or what we believe was petals from his flower. So I don't know. There's a lot of evidence to be looked over, and I think I have to use my noggin to kind of deduce the truth behind it. But there's just a lot of incriminating shit on Lydia right now, and I'm like, this is just hard to believe. Detection corrupted of Lydia Daybreak tablet. Checking for restore point. Restore point found. Safe backup found. Restoring messages. Lost message. Sender. Witness to the end. Recipient. Lydia Daybreak. Attachment recovered. Downloading. Starlight has pulled a message from the backup. A message from Witness to Lydia. The message is blank, but there's an attachment. It's a data key that allows access to a specific nightmare computer. One on the beach, apparently. The code looks like it's designed for remote access rather than a physical handshake. That might be the code that he sent her, right? It could be for the code that code that he sent her. Why was Witness sending Lydia this? Or like, remember that weird code that he sent? It might be for that.